Okay, I think I got it. There you go. Now you can tell that's working. See? You can kind of just tell like the bars like going up and down.
Oh yeah. I gotcha. So what are your views on gun control?
Why would you start it that way?
I don't know. Give me another topic.
Oh, have you seen the new Marvel things that are coming out? Oh, okay, hold on. What are you most excited for the new Marvel and DC movies that are coming out this year?
The movies.
Yes, the movies. There's also a couple shows coming out this year, but like I give less shits about those.
Yeah, the show. Oh yeah.
So yeah.
I know. What is coming out?
So there's DC for The Batman coming out in March.
Yeah.
With Robert Pattinson.
I've seen that one.
Which I'm very excited for because it's actually going to be a little bit more. He's going to focus more on like the detective side is what I'm hoping for because the villain's the Riddler.
Yeah.
And from what.
Really?
Yeah, from what the directors are saying.
Sick. Okay.
And it's going to be a nice change of pace from Jim Carrey's Riddler to an actual.
They haven't had the Riddler in a Batman movie, had they?
Yes, they have.
I haven't seen a whole lot of the Batman movies.
Jim Carrey was the Riddler.
That's a good role for him, actually.
It was not good.
It's not good.
It really wasn't. If you've seen that movie, it looks like it's like they basically took a rave and they made it a Batman movie.
A rave?
And they gave him like the really prominent nipples in that one.
Oh my god, dude.
And like if you've seen like the Screen Rant like pitch meetings, just like, well, you know, it's not like a really big wardrobe change. It's like big friggin' nipples.
I want to see that now.
I want a million. The Batman.
Hey, you know what they say about bats now, man? You gotta watch out for those bats.
Okay.
You know, because you know how the virus started.
Yeah, with Randy Marsh, banging a pangolin and a bat.
Yeah, exactly.
In Wuhan or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Gets high with Mickey Mouse. It's a mouse with wings.
It kind of is a mouse with wings.
It's exactly what it is.
Think about it, really.
It's all what it really is. But I'm really excited for that one. The Marvel movies that are coming out this year, I believe there's 2. I might be wrong, but I know Doctor Strange into the Multiverse of Madness is the first one.
Is that the one where Wanda is in it?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the one.
I want to see that one.
That
one's fucking sick. I still haven't seen Eternals. I want to see that. That's
Eternals
out.
Is garbage.
Really?
I really don't like Eternals.
Oh my god.
That's one of my. The only movie that I think is worse than Eternals is like Thor 2.
What about Green Lantern? I've heard that one's really.
That's
shitty.
not the MCU. I'm not gonna count that. But Green Lantern is also really bad.
I'm talking about just you said Marvel or DC.
But there's a lot of bad superhero movies. Like have you seen Catwoman?
No.
With Halle Berry?
No.
That one's pretty garbage.
Okay,
but that's like delicious garbage.
The girl that I'm talking to wants to be Catwoman for. No, not Catwoman.
Black Cat?
No, from Spider-Man. She has like white hair.
Gwen Stacy?
No, I think her character was inspired by that.
Shadow Cat? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I think it's Black Cat.
Something, yeah. I think she has it on her.
I used to see the Spider-Man 90s show way back when.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And like when Spider-Man actually looks like a Chad in that one.
Yeah.
Like he's got the Mr. Incredible jawline or whatever. Mm-hmm. He looks like an absolute beast in that one because he turns into like a child in every other one except like the video game. Mm-hmm. But you see him in that video, he's like, what the hell? He's like Chadicles or whatever he's called over there. I don't know, man. Like he's got a pretty nice jawline.
No, I gotcha. But no, she wanted to be some female character from Spider-Man. No, I gotta find out what it is now, man.
Well, you can go search that up. But I do know the new Doctor Strange movie is directed by Sam Raimi, and it's the Raimi trilogy, obviously. And my personal favorite trilogy is the Evil Dead one, because I love Army of Darkness. But this is his first movie in almost 10 years, because he hasn't directed a movie since. Well, I mean, he's worked on things here and there, but he hasn't directed a movie since Oz the Great and Powerful with James Franco. Yeah, he's taken off 10 years.
I think Did I see that? I know I've 100% heard of that.
It's not a bad movie. I enjoyed my time with it. It's not my favorite movie by any means, but it's enjoyable.
Here it is. But
he definitely peaked though in the 80s and O's.
Black Cat.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I know Black Cat is.
Yeah. That's who she wanted to be for Halloween. I'm like, shit, okay.
Sexy Black Cat.
I know. I told her she should be Catwoman.
Nah, I know Black Can.
She's got dark hair though, but the character has white hair.
My cat fetish. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. She can probably get a wig or whatever. No, I'm really excited for that Doctor Strange and Wanda one. I actually just finished watching. I watched it yesterday. I watched both of the not Tom Holland, the Amazing Spider. Yeah, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies because I had never watched it and I watched both of them. I will say that Andrew Garfield Spider-Man has probably gone through the most emotional damage out of all of them. I haven't watched the original ones.
Yes. You know what?
I haven't watched the original ones with
Tobey
Maguire recently. I know I watched No Way Home and I watched Far From Home. Is there 3 out with Tom Holland, or is it just No Way Home?
Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home. The first one's with Michael Keaton as Vulture.
I don't think I saw Homecoming.
I think Homecoming is a very close second right now for me in terms of Spider-Man movies.
Which one was the one with Mysterio?
Far From Home.
That's the second one.
Yes.
Okay, then I think I haven't seen. Let me see.
It's the weakest one for me out of the 3, but it's not to say it's a bad film. It's just that No Way Home is just such a outlandish idea not outlandish, but it's a great idea that's done very well. And Homecoming just really works for me. It hits all the right marks. Then Far From Home kind of falls a little flat. Just a tad.
No, I did see Far From Home, but it's been a minute.
Yeah, because it was the last MCU movie before the pandemic.
So I've seen all the Spider-Man movies now, officially.
You seen Homecoming?
I did, but it was a while ago.
Yeah.
Like when it first came out.
4.5 years ago.
Yeah, dude, I swear, my perception of reality when it comes to like movies coming out is like none. Like it's so bad because I was like, when did the Tobey Maguire's movies come out? I thought the first one came out in like 2016, and the second one came out in like 2018 or 17.
What are you talking about?
And I'm like, no, it came out in 2014.
You mean the Andrew Garfield movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or 2012 or whatever. And I'm like, oh my god, there's no way.
10 years ago.
Because it seems like it's so long. Like, imagining myself in 2012 and 2014, it seems like that was so long ago, but it seemed like the movie came out like only 3 or 4 years ago. And it's like, do you ever get that?
I get that because they kind of just cut him out as Spider-Man very quickly, and Tom Holland quickly replaced Andrew Garfield like immediately after Amazing Spider-Man 2 like flopped hard.
Did they plan to have
3 movies?
No. Did they plan to have like 3 actors and then do No Way Home, where like it was all 3 of them?
No, there's no way. No.
They planned that. Well, I don't know, man. They have MCU. They have plans. They have like the 3 year.
Maguire is like a dick in real life. Like no one wants to work with him.
Really?
No, yeah, he's an asshole. Have you ever seen like those like paparazzi people? Like I'm not like encouraging that by any means, but like if you see like the paparazzi, you see like Tom Holland like really happy. Andrew Garfield like is like kind of half and half, but Tobey Maguire is just
Get the fuck out of the room.
he's a prick. Yeah, he really is.
Well, he's probably been dealing with it for so long. Like I kind of understand where he's coming from. Like it gets really frustrating. I would get frustrated if because I remember this song by Jay-Z. I think it was New York or the Empire State of Mind. That's what it's called.
What's up?
Empire State of Mind, where he's like, yeah, there's paparazzi in my face, and I'm just trying to take my little girl to school, and it's kind of fucking annoying. Like there's flashing lights everywhere. Like that's part of the song, and it kind of reminds me of that. And it seems like it would be very, very, very frustrating to have all these paparazzi in your face constantly. Mm-hmm. And so I kind of get where he's coming from, but he does go. I've seen some stuff on the internet where he does kind of go overboard. Where he's like,
get that much work anymore.
Yeah, and he literally is just like fucking screaming at them, like get the fuck. And I'm like, okay, I get it, dude, but you don't need to be that harsh, But I understand where he's coming from at the same time.
I can, but like that does not justify his actions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I'm Tobey Maguire. I can yell at proper. No.
I saw that video of Tobey Maguire, not Tobey Maguire, not Holland.
Andrew Garfield.
Sorry, I keep forgetting his name. Yeah, Andrew Garfield. Where someone.
No, he's not. He's a great actor.
Because he was, I think he got approached by a guy and was like, "Oh my god, can I get your picture? Can I get your autograph?" And he was like, "How about we have a conversation first? How about you just put the phone down and we can like conversate? Just have a conversation." I don't know. You just have a conversation. I think I saw. Yeah, there was a video like that where he's like, the guy just wanted his picture or whatever. He's like, no, why don't you just
conversate?
Why don't you just put the camera down and we can just have a conversation?
Conversate.
Yes, we can conversate.
Just like that's the first time I've heard someone use that. That's why.
Really?
Yes. Let's have a conversation.
I say it sometimes. We can conversate.
Conversate?
Yeah. That's like
Let
the
us
verb.
Talk.
Yeah, that's the verb.
Let's
of
communicate.
Conversation. That's the verb.
That's like if you go up to someone and just be like, hey, let's communicate.
Let's communicate. Let's have some communication.
Like,
skills.
that's like grammatically correct,
Let's
but
see.
like,
You know what?
no
Whatever,
one will
man.
ever say it that way.
Well, I say it that way sometimes, so
Only because you're weird. No, I'm just kidding.
you can deal with it. It's true.
I'm too beaner to think that sounds normal.
But anyway, I just thought that was cool how he's like, let's put the phone down, let's have a conversation, and the dude was very persistent, like, no, it's okay, I just want your picture, like, it's fine, And he's like, no, dude, I want to have a conversation. I don't want you to take a picture.
He's like, no, I don't want that.
Yeah, I'd rather, I thought that was kind of cool.
He's just like, with like his phone, just like Andrew Garcia, like putting it down, he's like shoving it back up. Just,
Shoving it back. He's like
he's
putting
like,
it, trying to force it back in his
just
pocket.
just like, I don't want it there. He's just like, I want it there. Like, just make it menacingly.
I want it there.
Sound like Venom. Like the Venom movie?
Yes. Oh! Do those count as Spider-Man movies?
They're in the Spider-Man universe, yeah.
Okay, I haven't
But
seen...
those movies are like delicious garbage.
I've seen the second one.
I haven't seen the second one yet.
I haven't seen... Is the second one...
Let There Be Carnage.
Oh, no. Okay, then I've only seen part of the first one then. And I haven't seen Let There Be Carnage yet.
That movie is like just delicious garbage. And what I mean by that is like it's probably like a 3 movie, but I get like so much ironic enjoyment out of it. It goes up so much. Like that movie's like a comedy. Like Venom's a comedy. Like it's like a buddy action flick with
It really
superhero
is.
stuff.
Yeah.
You just hear Venom just like, nobody, you changed me. I'm just like, what do you mean you changed him? Like, what the fuck? Like
Yeah.
all right, sure. And then of course it's like the worst shot CGI movie ever with like 2 dark figures like fighting in the night on the most dark background ever. It's like, why would you think this is fun filmmaking? And,
It's, I don't know.
and then they just screech, and then there's Riz Ahmed is punching the shit out of Tom Hardy. It's like, okay, this is. I mean, I guess it works,
I know,
but
it's
not
like-
really.
I get, it is cool to... I love all that construction in the background. That's going to be nice. For the
Oh yeah, it's
audio.
gonna sound so great.
It's sounding so great.
And the echo that's gonna come out of here when I put this in post.
Mhm. But anyway, yeah, I definitely think that it's cool to have those fight scenes, but a little bit of comic relief, here and there. But there's a point where it's like, okay, I just want to see some carnage, some fighting.
Carnage.
Carnage.
Saying like the director voice. Let there be carnage.
You gotta lower the
Carnage.
There you go.
Let
Lower
there
the
be
octave.
carnage.
There you go. Lower the octave a little bit, because that just sounds like
Carnage.
you're being a little kid.
I know. Hello, my guy.
We're recording a podcast right now.
Yeah, because I got bored.
Yeah.
And we have 45 minutes to kill.
30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. I'll move it so all 3 of us can come in if you want.
How was your? It's no video. It's just audio.
Yeah, that's all it is.
What was your? How was your test? Your COVID test?
He's like, I passed. Thank
I
God.
passed.
Oh, thank God.
Passed. Oh, you passed. Oh,
Yes,
let's go.
thank God.
You passed your test, dude. What grade did you get on it?
S plus.
I got
C plus.
I got a P for positive. Let's go.
Yes,
Positivity.
C plus for COVID.
Yeah, there you go.
COVID positive.
COVID positive. Yep. You watch a lot of Marvel movies and stuff?
Not really.
That's what we were talking about. Have you seen you've probably seen a couple of the main ones what was the main ones? The Avengers? Have you seen a couple of those?
He's like, no.
Dude, if you haven't seen the Avengers,
any of
get the
them.
fuck out of here.
Like, who's Robert Downey Jr.? You're like, oh yeah, I know him from Weird Science and Chaplin.
Wasn't he a drug addict?
Yeah.
For a little while, yeah.
It was.
There, I'm gonna go get my water real quick. You right back?
You go do that. Go hither, bigger.
Every time he pops up, and my dad's like, that's a drug addict.
I mean, everyone in Hollywood's a drug addict. If you see anyone from SNL, in their early years, they're all doing coke.
Pete Davidson was like, dude, that's good.
That's all they do. If you talk to I remember Pete Davidson in his his stand-up special. He's just they're talking about Lorne Michaels and all that. He's just he's making fun of Lorne Michaels, just being yeah, I know you do weed, but I know you're kind of a pussy for doing weed. I know a lot of people just do coke back in the day. He's just thanks, Lorne. Yup, that's exactly what I was, and that's exactly how I am.
Yeah, that's crazy. Pete Davidson, he's dating Kim Kardashian.
I didn't. I know. He did it. Ariana Grande.
Still
They were
dating. He did Kim K. Kanye's fucking.
His baby mommy.
Yeah.
Oh god, that shit's disgusting.
It's
Makes
crazy.
me want to puke.
You always see like TikToks about it. They're like, yeah, if this guy can pull her, dude. Like, you can do anything. I probably could, man.
Oh my lord, it's just cancerously hurts my soul. I think I have cancer in my soul. Okay, that's just how much it infects me. I'm gonna need like chemotherapy with like talking to Cason again. It's just like. Oh, there you go. He's back.
I'm back.
We're talking about the other movie
In
that's
black.
coming out. Just kidding.
I'm back in black.
I know. Now I did all my coke. I'm ready to go. No, I'm just kidding.
There you go.
No, but the other Marvel movie that's coming out in I think in July is Thor. God, Love and Thunder. That's what it's called.
Love in Thunder.
God and Thunder, something like that.
I really like the Thor movies. He's
I
probably
don't
my
like the
favorite.
first one. I really don't like the second one. I really love the third one.
You haven't seen one?
I've only seen it like one. Yeah.
That's
Is it the one with like the Dutch angles? Like half the time? You know, like shaky cam,
yeah,
sideways
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I hate that so much. it's so bad. There's no reason you need to be like recording your films like at a 45-degree angle. You know, like contort your head like in the movie screen. Like what the hell? Like I need to like see it like this. You're like your head's like almost at your ass, like trying to like watch the film. And you're like, I don't understand this. And then like Thor 3 is just like improv the movie. They basically take like Thor from like Thor 1 and like Chris Hemsworth from like the Ghostbusters like female movie, just kind of just Taika Waititi it.
There you go.
Made Thor Ragnarok, which is a great film. Which is my personal MCU.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok? That's what I call my dick when I make love.
Magnum.
Take my Ragnarok.
Oh man, dude. Yeah, I definitely. Thor is definitely like. I would probably want to be like his character for sure. He's probably my favorite, besides Iron Man being like a very, very close second.
But like,
For sure.
Iron Man's like a guy in a suit.
He's also a dick.
Thor is probably my favorite character for sure.
Like Robert, like Iron Man's like a mild like asshole, and like Doctor Strange is like a really huge asshole.
He's just
They're both assholes. The only reason why we like Iron Man more is because he's less of one.
He's well, I would say I don't know, man. I personally would think Doctor Strange is less of an asshole than.
What are you talking about? That
Then
man's the
Andrew.
biggest douche ever.
Well,
Like
he was in the first movie before.
my
he
hands
got
are
his
breaking.
powers.
I have magic, bitch.
No. Before he got his powers, like he was a big douchebag. But after he got his powers,
They have an hour?
After-
Holy shit.
I know.
Yeah,
That's why we're doing
that's
this.
why we started
I'm
this.
fucking bored.
Yeah.
You know? But after he went through that whole process of getting his powers with the what was that lady called? What was her position? The role?
Oh,
The Eternal or
the bald girl.
yeah, the Supreme Wizard Warlock Supreme.
Sorcerer. I was about to say
Sorcerer Supreme.
But oh yeah, she was Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah,
in
that's
the beginning. That's right.
After he did all
and then
that,
she gets like forced palmed to death.
he like I don't know. I feel like he became more of a humble person. I feel like, but then
Kinda.
Iron Man, like he obviously went through his shit too, like with all the other movies. Character development. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. Thank you. They both went through some character development, but I think that in terms of like, I don't know. Now that I think about it, like they're very close in terms of like dick level, douche level.
I was about to say you should say douche level because dick level means like how much.
Ragnarok level.
Yes, Ragnarok levels.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited for those though. And then those are the two MC movies coming out this year. And then there's a lot of DC movies. Well, not a lot of DC movies, but there is more DC movies coming out this year. Talked about the Batman. The other ones coming out this year is there's Aquaman that's coming out. The sequel to Aquaman. The Aquaman sequel.
With Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa.
Dude, he's pretty scrumptious, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Have you seen him in Baywatch? Did you know he was in Baywatch? That was like his first
I
gig?
want to see Baywatch though, like the new one, right?
No,
Or
he was like the
He was in
90s
the
show.
old one?
Yeah. He was
How
like
old is he?
19. He's like in his 40s now. But like,
He was 19 in the
he's
Baywatch.
like 19 in that movie. And like, he's like not big. And like, he just looks completely different. He looks like he's not scrawny.
Bro. He's probably juiced.
Not that, now he
Maybe.
is. Now he
Definitely
definitely
not
is.
juiced, bro.
You see
Yeah,
that? Those
he's-
fucking
he's
titties that he has?
He's
Like,
probably doing the
Jesus.
same thing as like The Rock.
What's wrong, dude?
He's probably doing the same thing.
The Rock's gonna be Black Adam this year. That's also coming out this year.
Which one's Black Adam?
I don't know.
What?
But he's a superhero. That's it.
Is that
DC,
from?
the DC?
Oh, it's DC. I was gonna say, is that from Guardians of the Galaxy?
No.
Adam.
That movie's going to come out the following year, 2023.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that. Dude, that's probably my favorite Disneyland ride. Is the Guardians of the Galaxy one.
That one was pretty fun.
I love that ride. That one's super fun.
My favorite was always the Incredicoaster, but that was because
That one's cool too.
I
I went there when it used to be the
California
old
Screaming?
Yeah, California Screaming, dude.
I did too. And then I went during grad night, and that's when it was the Incredicoaster. It's an infinitely worse name for it, but California Screaming's better. Because the Incredicoaster sounds super corny. Like it's
I know,
cheesy.
it sounds corny, but like, I don't know. They both kind of sound weird.
Dude, it's only memorable because when I went to grad night, my friend was really like high. So like he like before we went inside, like in the bus, and like we went on like the ride, and like he had like some like leftover like in his pocket. I don't even know how he snuck it in. And
Wait, is that like actual like grass?
he had like a brown sugar, and he ate the whole thing like at night. And when we went to the
Oh my
Incredicoaster,
God.
we went to the Incredicoaster. He started singing like the theme song. So like we were going down like the ramp. He went like ba da ba ba da, and like did it the whole time, like a minute straight. And like he was like my best friend though, but I'm just like, dude, like not now. Like
Why?
he looped like 5 times and he was screaming. And just like, all right, like it's one of those things. Like I know I can be pretty cringy, and like annoying sometimes, but like, dude, man, that man was not right at that time.
It was something else.
He's a different person. At 3 a.m. Granted, no, it was like 12. It was like 12 because we left at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I had work the next day too.
Doesn't it close at midnight?
Well, grad night, so we closed at 2 a.m. because of the high schoolers. Because they kicked all the people out like at 10, and then we had the rest of the park to ourselves for a couple more hours.
Oh, that's
So we went
right.
to California Adventure when everyone started leaving. We were there
Yeah,
for 4 hours.
my cousin worked at Disneyland for a little bit. She did like a lot of the costuming for like the characters that would like walk around.
There's such work in there.
Well, like the mascots.
Yeah, like the mascots. Like
yes.
she would maintain and like distribute the clothes and the costumes to people. I guess there.
That's cool. I've always wanted to be like those mascot dancers. You know, have you seen like the mascot like people? Like you know, like the like in like football games. Have you seen like that one TikTok or whatever? Like where like the mascot, like the chicken, like dancing, like the Barney or the dinosaur goes in, and he fucking break dances in front of him. The chicken just goes like, "You are my master."
I don't think so. I don't think I've seen that.
I'll show you that one later. It's really funny though. But he like dance off hard. Like he goes off, man.
I saw
Fucking Jabberwocky right now. Like, that's how he goes off.
I saw one, speaking of which, where there was a mascot. Actually, before I say that, it was like a kiss cam thing.
Oh yes.
And then the dude was on his phone, and the girl was like, "Oh my god!" And she looked over, and she like kind of got like a disgusted face on her. He's like, "Babe, baby, look." And the dude's on his phone like that.
Stop.
He's like, the girl's like, "Babe, look at, we're on the fucking kiss cam." And then he looks over, he's like, "I don't give a fuck, we're on the fucking kiss cam." And he's
Oh
like,
yeah, that's right.
and
I
then he
remember
freaks
that.
out,
Yeah.
and then the mascot sees that and comes down the stairs, and then just lifts the girl up and takes her away or something, or like he like throws popcorn at the dude, and then he lifts the girl up and just takes her away up the stairs, and the girl's like, "Peace." This guy will take care of me. He's
No,
just on his phone.
My favorite one of those was when there was like a couple there, or it looked like a couple, and like the guy like holds up like a picture, and it was just, "She's my sister."
Oh yeah,
You saw that one?
he had it ready.
Like, yeah, like waiting for his moment.
I love that. He had it ready. Oh my god.
Like you can tell he's been waiting
This is
for
my
like
sister.
years for that one. He goes to every game just so he gets in there. Brings his sister to every game.
Oh, there's Wilson.
Wilson?
I can tell because he has the same car as me. He's Patriot.
Look, Van Wilson. Susie Dracula voice. Oh, it's more like a German.
I mean,
This is a German accent.
doesn't it come from German?
It's from Germany. From Austria. That's where the
Austria.
Dracula's come. Dracula's from Austria.
For Austria!
Von East Austria!
For the Ottoman Empire!
They sound like they're screaming and spitting the whole time.
For the Ottoman Empire.
For the Ottomans. Who's ya?
You ever played Battlefield 1?
I haven't played a Battlefield game.
Really?
Dude, Battlefield's amazing.
You play Battlefield 1?
Yeah, I have played.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Basically
Yeah,
like
no,
Star Wars
I know exactly
Battlefront,
what
but
you're
like
talking
with in present day.
Huh?
It's like if Star Wars Battlefield was like made with like present day stuff, and not like sci-fi.
Pretty much.
Dude, I heard 2042 was a flop.
Every Battlefield game's
That's
a
what I
flop
heard
until
too.
like
I heard
every
they're gonna
Battlefield
have
game's
to
a
freeze
flop
something
until
like
like
that.
6 months in, and when they freaking fix it, and then it becomes good.
Yeah, I loved playing Battlefield. Like, I play games for the campaign mainly.
The campaign's pretty good.
Yeah, I played Battlefield 1, 2, and 4. but they came out 3, then 4, then 1. Yeah. But I loved 3 and 4. I played them on my PS3 and my PS4. Those were so much fun.
I still have those.
I saw you coming in because you have the same car as me. I'm like, oh,
the same car, right?
I'm like, oh, there's
Look at
Wilson,
this
man.
guy. This guy looks like Jack Nicholson with his haircut now.
Dude, it's tragic.
You really do.
Yeah.
Just, he really does, honestly. You know what I'm talking about, like that haircut.
Jack Nicholson? Is that what you said?
Nicholson is like in his 80s now. He's old. Oh, him? Oh, Wilson's like 20 or 21.
He's like in his 80s.
Well, Jack Nicholson's like 85
he said he
or something.
It looks like him.
He's like balding.
Like Jack Nicholson.
Wait a minute. Who is that guy?
That man started balding like at 25.
What is he famous for?
Jack Nicholson?
Oh, here's Johnny.
Oh yeah, he's Johnny. He's Joker in the '89 Batman movie. He's in Catch Me. No, he's in a.
Outside.
Oh God, I just saw the movie. As Good as It Gets. I saw that movie, and he won an Academy Award for that. He's also won Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And a bunch of people that are like really old now were in that movie. Like he was in it. Danny DeVito was in it. Christopher Lloyd was in it.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, DeVito.
Magnum tongue.
Oh yeah, the dentist system that I showed you. Have you seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia before? Dude, I showed him the dentist system clip.
Yeah.
Dude, he was just like, I do this.
I already do this.
He's like, just.
I just can't. You just showed me what the name was. Like you just showed me that.
I just know what to call it now. I used to call it the Cason system, but now it's the dentist system.
The dentist system. Oh my God, Dennis reminds me of another movie where Dennis the Menace.
Dennis the Menace.
You seen that?
No, but I just know references from it.
Yeah, dude. It was. You know how the movie goes?
Yes.
Oh my! That was a super funny movie I used to watch. Or my parents would have it on like DVD and like in the car, like with a DVD player with the fold down screen in the van.
Yeah.
Dude, those were good times, man.
I used to go to a Dennis the Menace park in California.
Really?
Yeah, it's in Monterey. Near Monterey.
It was like a Dennis the Menace themed park.
Dennis the Menace theme park. Like they had Dennis the Menace in the middle.
Huh.
We had I don't know what else they had. It was called Dennis the Menace Park. It's pretty
Weird.
sick. I used to love going to that park when I was a kid.
Weird.
Classic.
Oh, do you know what's going on with that thing with Joe Rogan and Spotify?
Oh, like is it kind of like getting canceled or whatever?
Yeah. What do you know what's going on with that? Because I know
canceled for all sorts of shit.
his podcast is a
Park's at 6.
Spotify exclusive.
You want to join us, Wilson? Yeah. We got bored, so we just started recording ourselves.
What we're doing now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's honestly fun.
It's just the audio. Yeah, we're just podcasting.
We're just bored, so we just started doing this.
Honestly, it's a move.
It is a move. I know.
We're talking about like movies and TV shows.
We're really not. We like use it as a bouncing off point.
I know.
It goes off to whatever.
I know. We were just talking about like whatever. I was trying to figure out.
I'm like watching like the audio bars. You can see like Cason and my voice like really high up, and you can just see like your voice is like this huge. You can barely tell.
Like, see, if I talk like normally, it's probably going to be higher than before.
That's smaller because you're probably far away.
That also is probably.
Also, because you're a bitch. just kidding.
Job, man.
Well, I mean, I guess you're right. I mean, shit, I guess.
Kidding.
That much confidence. Fuck.
I was asking him like, do you guys know what was going on with the Joe Rogan and Spotify thing?
I
Like
did.
racial slurs.
Well,
I think-
there was
Oh,
a,
the
I
N
think he,
word.
like, said the N-word a
There's a
couple
video
times.
of him from the 90s with another comedian.
Oh,
saying
from the
that-
fucking 90s, dude. Like,
Yeah, no.
When he was on
It was-
news radio.
No, it was
Killed
like,
the
I
sitcom.
think the video's from like 94 or 95.
Oh, that was before the news radio then.
Granted, it's never a good thing to say the N word.
No,
but,
sure.
I mean,
No.
if you also fuck the entire thing because it's a comedian to another comedian. Like if it was like some, even if it was like his black friend he was saying it to, that would be less appropriate than a literal black comedian and him being a comedian talking about a joke with the N word in it. Granted,
I know.
because if you are gonna, I mean, everyone's a pussy, but if you're telling a
Wait, hold on. Just like,
yeah.
hold
Listen,
on.
if you're
Don't group me in with that group. I just like.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
I
Like,
know.
But like, if you can't understand that a joke in the environment of a joking environment is
I
a
know,
joke,
dude.
you're fucking dumb.
I know.
Like
It's-
if a comedian
it's
is
ridiculous.
that like the cancellation of comedy culture makes me infuriated more than
It
anything.
really does to me too. I agree.
There's like everything, like every other like liberal high intensity thing like that. I'm normally pro in some way because it just makes
Yeah.
sense. Like they're not arguing for like a not a bad cause, so most of the time I'm on board.
Yeah.
But when they're trying to cancel like comedians for saying bad jokes, I'm like, I hate you. like from the bottom of my soul. Like,
I hate
They're
you.
not all gonna be winners. Like, there's gonna
That's
be a
what
couple
I'm
jokes where you're kind of just like, all right, this kind of sucks.
you should have
Like, I'm just like,
we don't even like we just brushed over the fact like 40-Year-Old Virgin came out like 2005 and they have like prime examples of the F, not fuck, but the other F word and other just like
Oh, yeah.
terrible things that they just
oh
said
yes.
casually. All of the early 2000s, they were still saying that shit, and now we're like, oh, we love Steve Carell. He was on The Office, and like,
He was on.
I don't even like The Office. Like, just
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying like general culture.
Yes.
Like-
Even Jackie Chan said it in was it a movie?
Yeah, no,
Rush Hour.
Rush
Okay.
Hour, yeah.
Oh, was it? Okay, yeah. Okay.
Rush Hour is such a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
He said a few times Rush Hour.
It's like you can't
What's the one with
bag
him
on
and
people.
Owen Wilson? That's like a cowboy movie.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm talking about? That movie's fucking
oh.
hilarious. It's like a cowboy movie, but it's Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson, and it's so stupid. It was from like early 2000s too.
I'm gonna finish that up. Like, hold on.
It's such a good movie.
Dude,
If you look up Owen Wilson, it's probably one of his top ones.
You can't bash on people for something that they said years ago because that's how society was
Also-
in general years ago. So
Also-
like,
Shanghai knew.
it's
It's
a-
also
you know.
it's stupid because of Shanghai knew this. It's so stupid. Just even the title's a little bit.
But
fucked
the
up.
fucking box cover looks like shit. Hold on, I'll show you. Look at this.
oh my god. Oh, that's yeah, Owen Wilson. Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
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 Who can get like the closer? Wow.
Wow.
Looking the voice video.
Oh yeah, that's all me though. I'm like the one that's like R-ing up hard because I just
But-
speak so loudly.
Yeah, you can't bag on people for some shit that they said 20 years ago,
No, that's a fucking-
dude. Because society was different back then, and it's society is ever changing, So like if you said some shit that you used to say now, then sure, like you're gonna get shit on by people, you're gonna get canceled or whatever. But like you can't.
There's
be like-
obviously appropriate circumstances
They don't
and
say
not
it.
appropriate circumstances. The people that get inflamed by the immediate response to anything bad
Yeah.
and just assume bad before looking at the context of the situation is what I don't appreciate.
I
It's
know.
misinformation. Because, like, for example, with the Joe Rogan thing, not everyone realizes it was a comedian talking to a comedian.
Dude, I know.
Over 20 years ago.
Over
It's
20
just-
years ago, and then they're like, everyone, if there's enough people to get on board with the idea, they have the power. They can take it away from
Even
It's easy,
today.
it's easy to manipulate people.
That's what I'm saying. You can manipulate dumb people so quickly. That's the problem.
I am the problem.
Even today, like even today, jokes are just people don't understand what the difference between a joke and between like actually making fun of somebody or being racist is.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, because the only problem is the reason that people still use those intense ideas like sexism,
Mhm.
racism, like
Yeah.
all these bad things in comedy is because the purpose of comedy is to make you hear something that you're not supposed to hear.
Yeah.
You're listening to a joke that's more explicit, and you're also warned before you go to these shows that there will be explicit content. If you go into a comedy, like a comedy store or like an actual like high-end comedy club, and you get offended that someone's cursing or talking about God badly, when you walked in those doors, you signed a moral contract that you are an audience member
You
listening to that
consented.
person. Exactly. Even if it's fucked up, you have to understand, what if that person is just a really fucked up joke teller, but the actual person is like, oh yeah, I donate, I have a family, I have a life. Like, there's tons of comedians like that, but no one's gonna be like, when he says like, yeah, I'd kill my dog. Like, if it's just like something crazy like that, like.
I'd drop kick my cat. Yeah.
Wait, you're telling me Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr curse? What? Yeah, just
Oh
like,
my God,
just
dude.
like, it's one of those
You'd be
things.
surprised, that, like, not even like in a bad way, but there's just some people who get offended on like little things so quick. Especially in like
I know,
smaller
it's
comedy clubs too, when you like that allow drinking, not
Yeah.
like a theater, but like a comedy club where drinks are going around.
Oh yeah.
Some white chick has 2 drinks in, feels like something she has to say is important for some reason, and then
Every
Thanks,
white
Joe
girl
Bradley.
that goes to SDSU.
yeah. Too true.
Oh, I know. I've been to those parties. I know what they tell me.
It's funny because
The moment I tell them I'm Mexican, they're just like, oh, well! They just go off for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, okay, you're a white bitch. And it's like, you shouldn't be saying that kind of shit to me. And then like walk away, and I'm like,
That's fine. I don't mean to hook with you anyway. So.
just like,
Right. So-
State chicks are. It's hard to find smart state chicks. Not in like a mean way, but there's just a large population of girls that are like that. It's just like, fuck that.
I'll take you to one. You'll see.
I've been to a couple.
Oh, okay, good.
Remember, so Caden, he was telling me how he plays on PS4, right? And
Superior console.
no,
Yes.
PC is the superior.
PC Master
Is PC Master.
Did
Yeah.
He's the other one.
I used to be PlayStation, but now I got a PC and now it's PC Master.
Did you build it or did you buy it?
I built it.
I play split game with him on this.
And he beat me,
And I beat him twice in a row.
I usually-
Dude, he rage quit last night. Dude, I because on Discord, like when he disconnects, it doesn't automatically disconnect. It takes like a minute. So like he was still in it, right? So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, did he leave? And like he comes back like a minute later, just like, oh yeah, I turned off my computer because I'm fucking pissed off that you did split gate.
I was just having a bad night too. Like it wasn't you.
Oh yeah, you just left like 30 minutes later.
Even when you're on my
Like-
team, like I was doing bad. But anyway,
Oh, what is that supposed to? No, I'm just kidding.
he was saying
Just-
how like he plays PS4 and he plays games like GTA and COD and all this other stuff, and he has black friends that he'll say like slave jokes to, like racist slave jokes to, and they're okay with it, and they laugh their asses off
That's
when
what
he
I'm
says
saying.
it, you know.
If you have the
And
mission
it's
and it's
fucking
in
funny.
good purpose,
Do I have the end card? Like just like.
No,
I don't know if he says the N-word, but
Oh, okay.
And if they get offended,
Do I have the black
I would
person
say,
card?
my bad, but realistically, I would just not tell those jokes in front of that person anymore. Like, the purpose of comedy is to bring joy to others. If it doesn't bring joy to that person, respectfully, don't give them the thing that doesn't bring them joy. That's just a courteous thing as a human being to do.
comedy is about bringing light to a bad situation, to a
that's
terrible
exactly it.
situation.
Like,
you know?
the best comedy is the darkest comedy.
Exactly.
Oh yes.
You know,
Like wholeheartedly. Like just.
100%. I got to see, you guys know Bert Kreischer?
No.
Fat guy, no shirt,
It's a lot.
has
Of
the machine story.
Maybe.
Actually,
Very
now that you
famous
say that,
movie.
yes.
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the guy that got involved with the Russian mafia in college, and he got like, it's like a story about him going to Russia and getting on a train and robbing a train.
That sounds really familiar. Yeah.
No, it's a crazy story. Like, he basically goes, like, he goes to Florida State for like,
Run, Forrest!
Dude, he's. Why is he running?
Dude, he's like,
Why is
the
he
embodiment of the
dude?
he is.
He's like, crazy culture was a person.
No. He's a good kid, but fucking Christ, will he not stop talking? Like, dude. Oh god, I like him. He has nice things to say, but he needs to understand that conversations do happen to end sometimes, and that's okay. We could just keep
I'm
moving
gonna let
forward.
him know what just
Yeah,
happened
like-
from the audio.
Oh, so basically one of our friends ran past like one person on our team because like we're on a team.
Oh,
and,
you're
yeah, because there's no context, right? Yeah. So like there's basically a person on our team that ran in like Forrest Gump style, and he's basically like if his mother was like mean culture and his father was cringe culture, and they just made this.
Very kind, a very good person. Yet, yeah, his conversation skills are off.
Yeah, please stop.
That's all I can say.
I don't know how serious we are gonna be about this, but
Oh, I don't know either.
It's
I would totally
gotta be
do this
fun.
on Mondays when we like go get the COVID test.
I have to go grab my water real fast from the car, so you guys
You gotta do
there we
that.
go. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I kind of like this where like we come here and get the test and then
Just relax after.
for an hour. Yeah,
Because I love how they have zero context for what's happening, but I don't really care.
we'll put it in the description.
First podcast?
Hmm?
This is your first one?
I mean, I have done podcasts in the past, but like they never became like super duper serious. But I'm willing to make this one a little bit more serious. I should put it in the shitpost channel
There you go.
because I have a bunch of shitposts. That I'll try to show you, but like
I
I
should have this like as a segment on YouTube.
I'll just put it as a playlist.
There you go. Yeah.
I just have to think of a name for the podcast too before I put it up there. And if like there's a bunch of edits I'm gonna make like in the video.
There you go. Have you seen? Oh, dude, there's this podcast that I really like. It's called Stiff Socks.
Stiff socks?
Have you seen that? But yeah, it's
Wonder why it's called that.
I forget the dude who's on it, but they're both comedians. Let me see. Stiff Socks podcast. Trevor Wallace.
Well, I'm not calling it stiff socks.
Trevor Wallace?
Have you seen Trevor Wallace is? Trevor Wallace and
Got it. We'll call it 100% estrogen.
and Michael Blaustein. 100% estrogen.
Estrogen. Just the
100% pure, authentic.
estrogen.
Oh my god.
Or testosterone.
Ecuadorian.
estrogen?
Oh yeah, dude, 100%.
You guys on that est?
Oh.
It was on that ST.
Got them eggs.
Oh, how many eggs you got?
Dude, how you fertilizing right now? How's it going?
How's your fertilizing going?
How's your first trimester?
Simon.
Instead of best.
At what point?
Look a little round there, buddy.
How far are you on? You know?
How far are you along?
You know, second trimester. It's beginning to show.
It's the beginning this year.
Aren't you just fat? How insensitive are you?
No, dude, if I was ever a girl and I was pregnant, if anybody asked me how far along I was, I'd be like, I'm not pregnant. Just kidding, I'm fucking.
I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you.
Every
Yeah.
single person that would do that, dude. That's hilarious.
You just
Like,
go up to
I'm just heavy. or like start crying in front of them, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry."
I'm so sorry.
They like go up to you, just like I just like sugar. I don't know what to tell you. It's like,
I'm sorry.
I'm not good at Howard County.
I just go to a freaking hometown buffet every day, and I just.
Oh my gosh.
I live at Dunkin' Donuts.
That's the. Remember I told you the girl that
Yes.
I'm seeing right now is like she lives at Dunkin' Donuts.
She lives on Dunkin' Donuts.
Or she did for a while.
There's like apartment buildings on top of Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Fucking bulky season.
Did you see? It has.
That's different kind of bulking.
We calculated it. It has 900% of your daily intake of sugar.
What?
920.
What does?
And there's a shake that is at
Where's that?
Baskin Robbins. If you look up their Oreo shake. Yeah, this kid was the one that showed it to me. The Oreo shake.
Oh, by
thing.
the way, you know what I forgot to show you about it? I forgot to show you the allergen. I just knew you were talking about the freaking Oreo shit.
Yeah, we just were talking about it. Yeah.
When
We
we get-
just brought it up now. Like,
No, yeah, he just showed it to me.
when we find it again,
Right back.
We looked it up.
Ah,
It has like 260
No, there
grams
was
of
one
sugar
thing
in
I
it or
noticed
something like
about
that. So it's like it comes out to a little bit over 900% of your daily intake.
Jesus Christ.
It's borderline unbelievable.
That's gotta be like
No.
400 grams of sugar.
Look at the allergen facts. Crustaceans, yes.
That's whack.
Dude, that's just straight diabetes.
No, that's crazy, dog. Because like you can look at all the facts in percents.
God, I feel like I'm eating a disease.
I know. It's just a shake.
That can feed. That can.
And then it doesn't tell you because the United States has a law that they've been like trying to pass forever, but never has passed because of lobbyists. But on all products, it is actually not required to show your daily percentage. Of sugar on the product. So a product
Which
like
is
that
so
didn't show us, so we had to go.
50,
You calculate. No, we just the daily intake of a human is I think 32.
Oh, okay, that makes
32 or 36, depending on your sex and body
I
type.
didn't know that.
And then you just divide it by 263.
Sun was in my face. I got my hat.
Dude, I didn't even.
Oh,
know
yeah, no, I
that.
believe you.
I'm so glad I stopped drinking soda. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
no. If you look at
So-
one large soda on average, you're getting like a
I got a
general
little bit
Coke or
closer.
Pepsi product is probably 3/4 to 4/5 of your sugar daily intake. It's like a shake. It's like actually sugar. Like I don't drink soda.
That's why I literally just told my parents that like.
You know what's
hey-
way better? Fucking water.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, my God.
Water's bomb, dude. We on the water grind.
Got them hydros. Become a polo boy again and bring like the gallons that they sell like at Costco or whatever.
I wanna
Yeah,
get
Sprouts.
The
one
Crystal
like that.
Geyser, yeah.
Sick, bro.
What is that like? What? How many ounces is that?
Have it like a-
60. Yeah, 64. I was thinking about getting one of those 64 ounce
I work
ones.
at San Diego. I get 40% off.
Who is this guy?
Oh, there you go.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
I get these 50.
I love San Diego, dude. The one on Parkway or another one?
I work in La Jolla.
Oh, in La Jolla.
Look
Okay.
at you.
UTC?
Yeah,
I got money
Oh,
numbers in
nice.
there.
This guy's got money.
yeah.
This guy-
I was
Just
just
there yesterday.
So we got stabbed like 2 days ago.
Really?
Yeah, so we got stabbed there. Like at the GNC there.
Shit.
So he
Oh, yeah, I heard
yeah,
about
he
that.
tried like stealing like protein powder or something. Like, the guy tried stopping him.
Why you guys let him
go?
Why?
Jesus crazy.
What a violent way to stop someone.
Dude, it was when they were closing too, so it was like 8 o'clock at night.
Oh,
If I can't have this protein powder, no one
What a
can.
terrible way to end your shift. What a terrible way to end your shift. It happens at like 8:50, you close at 9, you're there till midnight.
You're like
at least.
mopping the floor. You just see this person show
All
up.
the blood that's on the ground. No, it's only like one worker there, so like I don't know what they did.
Nah, I would have been like, I manager, you coming in, I ain't staying.
I quit,
Or
bro.
I would have just been like,
quit.
I'm literally leaving the store, you are gonna be responsible for everything if I'm not
Clean up the
here.
blood, bro. Clean up the blood.
You got the blood, you got
Chalk
a
marks.
little bit of
Oh
organs
my
right
God.
there. Little small intestine.
I'm gonna get my water. I'll be right back.
Dude, did you know what he said to me? You know what he said to me?
What did he say?
When you guys were talking, he was like, dude, why drink water when you can get testosterone from horse cum? And I'm like, what did you just say to me?
Why would you?
Oh God, he
What
just said those exact words to
I
me.
don't like.
And I said, who is this
I
guy?
don't understand.
I am like, what was I just told?
Just stop trying.
I mean, I get it. That's funny, but like, holy fuck, whatever.
I came out of
It's one
nowhere.
of those things where like the delivery is more important than the actual. Like,
Oh my.
I think you're gonna smile for the first time right now, today. Right now, look at that smile. Oh, I'm so sad.
Anton doesn't smile.
I know. No, he's probably gone all day without smiling. That's the sad part. Like, I want this man to smile at least once. Are we going in?
Oh, bro, we are going in. All
gonna-
right.
I need to work
Okay, so
out.
this is gonna be the end of our
I
podcast.
don't know why.
Look, we went on for 45 minutes.
See that? YouTube, right now.
I am going to. I'm gonna
Every day
export it
before
right now.
Monday's practice.
Yeah.
On the COVID test.
That's a thing, dude. After the COVID test.
We'll figure out the title while we're working out.
There we go. Yeah. I got you.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.